Cancer, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early March 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, my friends. We're going to start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could breeze into this reading nice and smooth, take a little energy check. So let's shuffle it up one time here for the lovely Cancer Collective in early March. Let's see what we have for my friends. My guides, talk to me. What do we got? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what type of shadows might pop up in this time or what shadow work you might want to lean into, which is always interesting. As always, there's much to consider, so only take what hits for you and your story. So let's get this first card out. Thank you. Okay, so there might be a big focus. There might be something you're really keeping a keen eye on, or you might be under someone's microscope as well. But before we really dive into this too far, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle's @KyleofCups. Please feel free to tweet me things. But into the reading we go. You see Little Red Riding Hood here. Now, sure, I could see how some might interpret this as having a little bit of danger or a little warning involved with this, but that's not always what I feel. I noticed that this wolf has eyes locked on this Red Riding Hood. So in this time, there might be a very specific situation or a very specific circumstance that you're really taking a cold, hard look at, that you have a lot of focus on, whether it's an individual or a situation. Or, like I was saying, the inverse of that, somebody might be watching you, analyzing you, seeing what your moves are. So it's going to be very interesting to see what pops out in the reading if this all links together, because sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But yeah, just keep an eye on that and beware of that. Okay, whatever that situation might be, could be taking up a lion's share of your focus. But let's get into tarot. And yeah, we're just going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's get a good shuffle here for the Cancerians, please. What do we got for my friends, my guides? Talk to me. Now, I just want to say this. The past like 3 or 4 weeks, the readings have been pretty good. They've been getting better and better and better, which was nice because there was a long skid where it was a lot of rough readings for the Cancer Collective. So last week's reading was titled An Exciting Victory. The week before that was Big Win Incoming. The week before that was Big Blessing Incoming. So depending on the size of these wins and victories, hopefully times have been much better for you. Okay, but let's see what we have. Because even in those readings, there were some little choppy situations possibly, but overall the energy's been good. So we're going to hope to continue that. Okay, the card fell on the ground. A little blooper reel for you, Cancer. I'll just reach down and grab it real quick. Okay, so we got the moon in position number 1. Let's put that right here in position number 1. Could be a Pisces. I mean, we are in the season of Pisces, but that could be mystery for sure. Let's get 2 more. And it was interesting how it absolutely just like rocketed off my little desk right here. We have the 3 of Wands, which seems to be a reoccurring card this week. I've been seeing a lot of signs with the 3 of Wands. Could be somebody waiting in a waiting posture, wait and see. So it makes sense with the Oracle card that we had. Okay, we have the Page of Cups on the back end that could represent you. Interesting. So Cancer, this is going to be a layered one. We have a few different themes and archetypes to break down. It should be layered, as always, though, right? But we're going to go through. I'll give you some of these classical archetypes and meanings, then we'll get into the juicier intuitive messages. As always, position number 1, we have the Moon card. Now, sure, that could be a Pisces in your life. Some readers do link the Moon card with the Cancer Collective because that is your ruling luminary. But the other themes we think of, aside from that, is it is psychic. It's very dreamy. So your intuition, your emotions could be a little heightened this time. You could be very empathetic and feeling things strongly. But there is always mystery involved with this moon. There might be things going on around you that you don't quite know about, that you don't quite see. Hopefully it's good things coming. We'll see when we clarify. That'll really tell the tale. But the moon is mysterious in its ways, okay? Now, moving to the center, the waiting posture of the 3 of Wands here. Like I said, it's been showing up for various different readings. I prefer that over towers. But somebody sitting and waiting. So you might be in a waiting posture, whether waiting to hear back from someone, maybe waiting to hear back from results about something, who knows. But this 3 of Wands, I always like to link it with manifesting and creation. So something you might have been working towards or a situation you've been trying to resolve could be right within reach. okay? This could also represent distance and travel, situations like this. I really want to clarify it to see what it's about. Now, moving to the very back end, we have the Page of Cups. Yet again, another card that could represent you or another water sign. So we're getting a lot of that watery type of energy. Even the Three of Wands, the way this is like depicted in this deck, there's like a ton of water there. So your emotions could really be at play in this time. The Page of Cups, to me, all pages are students, all pages are messengers. So this could be communications, back and forth, talks, things of that sort. There might be new things you're trying to learn or wanting to learn. But this is usually an emotional offer of some kind, like somebody offering their feelings on a subject. So we're just going to have to see what all this is about, Cancer. We're going to dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. Let's get another good shuffle in here and reset the deck for the Cancer Collective. Let's see what's going on, my guides. Talk to me. And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to see what's up with that Moon card, though. And also, if you're a tarot reader yourself, that's why this box is here. You could play along. If there's any messages you're feeling that you want to share with your collective, you just drop it down below. Because I don't mind. It might resonate for somebody, and we all learn from each other. So let's see why this Moon is here. Why is the Moon here for Cancer? Thank you. Yeah, wow. That's good. That's really good. We have the Ace of Wands. So this could be some sort of unexpected opportunity, or something that just pops up out of the blue, and I don't feel like it's bad. Now, that all aces are very, very good and optimistic. It could be some sort of new cycle or a renewal coming in, even if you don't quite see it just yet. And it's sticking in with the theme that we've had the past few weeks, that there's good possibilities at hand. There's good possibilities at play. So this could be some sort of unexpected or surprising opportunity for you that could be rolling in this time. And regardless of what it might be, regardless of the area of life this might be linked into, it's something that might set a fire off within you in a good way, because that's what this Ace of Wands is. It's like passion, it's desire, it's that burn. So I don't want to use terms like explosive just yet. We don't have a lot of air here, but there could be, like I said, just to repeat it one last time, some sort of unexpected, surprising opportunity or win, victory. But let's see what's up with the Three of Wands. We'll see how the rest of this plays out. But we're starting off really good, because if there is something in the shadows, if there is something you don't quite see yet, it's much better for it to be an ace than any other card. Okay, new. So let's see why the Three of Wands is here. Let's see what's up. This is Three of Wands here. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, you might be waiting to talk to somebody, or somebody might be waiting to talk to you as well. We got the Two of Cups here under the Three of Wands. Yeah, this feels like a little bit of longing for something as well. So, like, if that's not you, that might be someone you're linked to that's, like, longing for something. The Two of Cups isn't just romantic based. It could be anybody in your circle, okay, your sphere of influence. And when we see it linked in with this Three of Wands, like, I'm getting that very daydreamy, thought-based type of feeling. So there might be someone on your mind, or you really might be on someone else's mind as well. And I know not every Cancer is watching this for love or romance, things like that. This could be work. And if it is work, you might be waiting on assistance, some sort of assistance as well, like someone to give you a hand, or maybe someone might want yours as well. Okay, but we'll just see how the rest of this progresses, because I feel like this could be separate situations, different people in your life. I don't feel like this all necessarily has to be you. But the Two of Cups, once again, it bodes well. All these energies are feeling much more positive than they have. Well, recent weeks been good, but that long string we had before that, it's feeling good. So why is the Page of Cups here? Then we'll do a quick little recap before we get the shadow card. Why is this page here? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, there might be somebody in your circle that is feeling a little down in the dumps. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Notice we have a lot of fire, we have a lot of water, and those are generally seen as elements that don't really mix too well. Am I right? And we have an even distribution of that. The fire-water combination, like, there could be a dampening. I do feel like somebody around you might be down in the dumps. So like I was saying with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse, maybe you're having difficulties with a fire sign. This could be a little back and forth, little squabbles with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. If that's not it, this Queen of Wands is somebody that is not feeling super confident. This is somebody that's not feeling the best about themselves at the moment. And they might want to share that. They might want to vent that. So when we're talking about communications, talks, and this could even link back to the moon from the beginning. Like, you might not see this coming, because with the Ace of Wands, that's confidence-based. The Queen of Wands, confidence-based. Like, someone might say, listen, I'm feeling really crappy about this, or I'm not feeling too good about this. You might not see that coming. So it could be a surprising conversation as well of the emotional variety, okay? An emotional outpouring. Now, maybe you need a shoulder to lean on, but this is the kind of vibe it's making me feel. Either you or someone you're linked to might need a shoulder to lean on here, okay? And that's okay, that's fine. But let's go through and do a quick little recap here. None of this, Cancer, is feeling treacherous to me, okay? But let's go through before we get into the shadow card. In position number 1, we have the moon with the Ace of Wands. That felt very good to me. Like I was saying several times, that could be an opportunity. That could be a change of some sort, a new cycle coming in that you don't see coming just quite yet. But it could be in the coming days and weeks, specifically in Pisces season. Moving to the center, we have the Three of Wands with the Two of Cups in the upright. Might have somebody on the mind, you might be on someone else's mind. There's a little bit of a longing there as well. But if it's not related to romance and your interpersonal relationships, you might be waiting to hear back on some sort of assistance, like needing help with something, or someone could want yours. Moving to the back end, and this could all be linked together as well, we have the Page of Cups with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like I said, someone not feeling the best about themselves, somebody feeling a little less confident than they should. Someone who doesn't view themselves in the best light might be sharing that with you, or you might need to share that with somebody else if you're feeling down in the dumps, because that someone might be able to like amp you up and make you feel much better. And linking in with all the moon and the mystery and all the wands and fire, water, it could be like, whoa, I didn't know this person felt that way, like an unexpected type of conversation. But please take a screenshot. Of course, there could be other meanings with these. And we're going to get into the shadow deck, the shadow card, and see what's going on in the shadows for Cancer. Now, I always like to preface this part by saying, even if a positive card comes out, I'm going to look at the rougher aspects of it, because that's what we want to do with shadow work. Okay, we can't just look at the silver lining alone. So it's to be expected when we're looking in the shadows. But let's see what's going on for Cancer in this time in the shadows. Whether it's something that you've been holding on to for a long time, whether it's something that just pops up. Okay, yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is absolutely something attached to the mind or the mental. Once again, another ace, so that bodes well, even though this is the shadows. And I'm getting the vibe of someone who is way too hard on themselves. Okay. Even like the Ace of Swords, like, isn't necessarily that, but intuitively that's what it's making me feel, like someone who is being really, really hard on themselves. Or maybe that's something you do from time to time. Like you beat yourself up about things, you get it all up in your head. For some of you, this could be someone in your interpersonal circle that's a little bit cold, a little cold emotionally, that might say some sharp things. But yeah, the Ace of Swords, that's the main thing. Like, don't let your mind get the better of you in this time. And don't crap on yourself. If that's something you do. I know not every Cancer does things like that, but if you beat yourself up about things, it's very important that you don't do so in this time. So Cancer, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be posted in the community tab March 1st. But for the March subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Gilded Tarot Royale. It's one of my favorite decks. So if you'd like to get your name for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments what zodiac sign vibes best with you. It has to be a different one than your own, though. So drop that in the comments. You'll be entered to win. And that's it. At the end of March, going into April, I'll announce the winners. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.